Kathy Gallinger, who documents the haunting of a family's home on her profile KDK38, has sent me another email this week with updated captures of the crazy activity that is unfolding in her home. She tells me, "Decided to record, as I often do, because of the activity in my home. This is what I captured in the kitchen. On one of the following nights, she had her mom over, and they were just enjoying a movie together, when out of nowhere, more activity took place. What you probably have missed is a weird reflection in her window that was sent to her by one of her followers, and Kathy wasn't quite sure what exactly got captured here. Most likely it was just something on the fridge, but we can't be 100% certain. If anything, on one of the next days, she caught something really terrifying that couldn't be explained at all. Take a look.
Okay guys, I heard a noise and I decided to come down the stairs again by myself to check things out. Salem's on the pool table. So he's not afraid, so I shouldn't be afraid. But I am a little afraid. Wind chimes are fine. There's our Halloween props that we've been using. All the lights are off, so... Holy... Holy... Holy...
It clearly sounds as if something wanted Kathy out of the laundry room. Probably the same entity that is causing mischief in the rest of the house. Do you think it could be a related incident? It's also possible that the entity doesn't appreciate her family living there. Let's see what happens in the future. The following video was uploaded by user Sales87, and it was captured at a helicopter landing pad, which is part of a local hospital at which Sales is working. He never saw anything like it before and was looking for answers. He states, "This is from security footage at the hospital where I work. A co-worker noticed what appeared to be a shadow walking on the helipad. I know no one was out on the pad at the time. I work in the area that uses it the most, and we didn't have anyone to fly out at the time. What could it be? Let's take a look." With CCTV recordings like that, people always jump to the conclusion that it simply could be a bug. But I'm not sure in this case. It appears that this shadow has a clearly noticeable head and torso. And how do we explain it vanishing into the wall to the right? Where could this shadow stem from, in your opinion? Certainly a pretty mysterious capture that Sales noticed that night. The next was forwarded by Sam, who tells me that he came across a really intriguing capture that user Miss New Booty had shared in the paranormal section of Reddit. On first glance, one could think that looks solely odd due to the subject moving a lot. However, that's not the case. Based on the uploader's comments, she states, "I was taking a picture of my daughter, and when I looked back at the picture, I was shocked to see what looks like a creepy face. She looks nothing like the face in the image. And the head looks massive on top of her tiny 5-year-old body. My daughter was telling me of nightmares she was having recently, and maybe this could be the lady she's seeing. Yes, I agree. Pretty hard to say what exactly is going on here. You might think of a double exposure first, but Miss Booty states that she has never seen that girl, that she's not part of any other photos. Also, she swears it has never been edited. Could it be the scary lady from her daughter's dreams? Impossible to know. It's certainly a creepy capture. However, it ended up looking like that, wouldn't you say? TikTok user Mowgli31100 is venturing through an old abandoned building, and paranormal activity seems to unfold right in front of him. In the search for mysterious forces, he comes across even more inexplicable encounters. This whole night peaks with him capturing a jinn, apparently. What exactly could he capture here? An evil spirit. Looks like a child was giving him a visit here. Now it is uncertain if the spirit popped up once more this night. But I'm sure Mowgli didn't sleep too well after that. Following was sent by Rick, and he tells me that he found it in the paranormal section of Reddit. It was supposedly posted by a user named Little is Awesome, and the capture depicts something that the user thinks might be of paranormal nature. The user states, "My dad caught this on his trail camera in a bean field. We are legit creeped out. Could it be paranormal? Nobody is out on the fields that late at night. Let's see." It can be argued that a neighboring farmer might have been out, taking care of their crops. But I mean, what are the chances? People describe this as an apparition, with what appears to be a bag in its left hand. And possibly it was even wearing a dress. Then there seems to be a pair of eyes, looking straight at the trail camera. Again, I don't think that this was caused by a bug or anything. But what do I know? And what are your thoughts? Here, we want to follow TikTok user RV Godoy on one of his newest paranormal adventures. If you have watched my TikTok videos before, you know that he is haunted by paranormal activity in his own home. As shown in this example, a poltergeist seemed to be up for some mischief in his garage. Today the activity seems to reach a peak and RV gets a really good run for his money. The bathroom seems to inherit some odd sounds that grab RV's attention. I feel this is where a lot of the old activity took place as well. He checks underneath the sink and nothing. Viewers believe that it could actually be a demon. Notice how there is no connection between the hand and the arm. Definitely mind-boggling. The following was forwarded to me by Clemence, and she states that this video could be a possible recording of an apparition leaving a house. It was posted by user Decoonery and captured by the doorbell camera of his friend. He states, "The figure was caught on our doorbell camera. To clarify, there's nothing on the side of the house for it to come from, just our property. Here's a picture during the day for context." I would have dismissed it as a bug on the screen, but there's a sound that matches the figure. What do you guys think it is? People say that they find it looks like two apparitions, maybe the second one running after the first. The sounds that were recorded with the video appear to be those of a person that is trampling. It could also be very heavy steps on a floorboard. The apparition moves way faster though, but still, it all could be related, since nobody was up that late at night. What's your explanation? If it wasn't a reflection from the other side, I'm not quite sure. The next video was sent by Michael, and he told me that he found it in the ghost videos section of Reddit. It was posted by a random user who stated that the man who recorded this was out on an urban exploration in an abandoned school building in his local area. It was midday, so he didn't bring anybody else. After all, why would there be anything scary while it was still bright outside, right? However, as he was strolling through the hallways, he noticed somebody else in the distance. Oh, and please ignore the city screen capture in the beginning. It is pretty unclear what that person was doing there. On first glance, they were just standing there, wobbling around for whatever reason, as if on drugs or medication of some sorts. And what would a person be doing there just like that? The man takes several more peeks, before out of nowhere, there's a person coming around the corner, straight towards him, which freaks him out pretty good. Was this one maybe just homeless? The uploader was under the impression that he was there alone at the time, but can we be absolutely sure? I don't think so. What do you guys think happened here? Strange. Maybe he came across a ghost that was bound to this place for whatever reason. Who knows? Thanks for watching, guys.